It's been a good year for those who bought SHC stock since before the beginning of this year 2023. The stock has gained over 120% since the 28th of December 2022. So as things stand right now in this session of the 25th of January 2023, it is up 0.8386%. And we can see what's going on here. This is the daily chart of the stock, and see it here. It reached this bottom of $5.93 as of the 18th of November 2022, and seemed to be consolidating up till the end of last month, that is December of 2022. And since that time it has spiked. As a matter of fact, that spike occurred. There's a huge gap up here from the I would want to believe this is one trading session. In one trading session, it spiked from it looks graphically like a lot, 8.66. That was as of the 9th of January, spiked from 8.66 to 8.66 to 17.27 the next day, I believe. Yes, by the next day it was already had more than doubled. So yes, this is what's going on. The stock is showing strength within a longer term bearish trend. Its MACD is above the signal line, and shares are presently 15.8% above the 200-day moving average. However, that moving average is declining, implying that caution is still warranted. It's also outperforming the S&P 500. So it's not been a long time since it spiked above that 200-day moving average. So that moving average is yet to begin to react. It's a slow moving average. It hasn't started to react. It hasn't reflected what is going on, but it seems gradually it's beginning to do so. Gradually trying to incline upwards. If it remains above it, then it's going to incline upwards. So momentum is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is above 80, the level which many analysts call overbought. This means that investors have been actively purchasing SHC stock and driving the price higher. The volume for this session, that is the session of the 25th of January 2023, is lighter than usual, with 428,000 shares having traded so far. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. And as of Monday, the 23rd of January, JP Morgan upgraded the company or the stock to neutral from underweight, adjust price target to $18 from $6. So I think they're also reacting to what is going on right now. So it's interesting. And this stock was we covered this stock some time ago, but somebody watched the video, and our last video, I believe, and wanted us to have another review and see what's going on with the stock. So on this 1 minute live chart, it has a downward projection of 16.94. On the 1 minute live, the same 1 minute live chart, it has upper projections up the way towards 17.21. So let's look at the daily chart and see what the projections are. On the daily chart, it has a projection of 19.90, downward projection of 16.81, 15.54, and let's look at the monthly chart and see what the projections there are. Okay, this is the monthly chart. Do we have any projections here? We don't have anything. Maybe we don't have any projections. No projections on the monthly chart from TradingView. Let's look at the quarterly chart and see. There are no projections there, so we just have to make do with the daily chart. Daily chart, upper projection all the way towards 19.90. We can actually equally plot our own projections. We picked this high of 28.31. So we can just we can just go ahead and pick it and instead of just guessing. So we pick this from 28.21, bring it all the way down 28.39. Okay, let's leave it at where it is right now, which is at 17.12, but we can always actually maybe project it a bit downwards. And we have upper projections. We have an upper projection of 17.82. Is that the case on Is there any 17.82 here? 17.82, 17.57. There is 17.57. That's exactly a 17.72 as well. So pretty much in line with what the algos on TradingView are projecting, 17.82, and then there is after 17.82, it is that $28 and some fraction. So SHC stock showing strength within a longer term bearish trend, also outperforming the S&P 500. But at the same time, you can see on this daily chart, it is it's overbought at the moment, overbought. So maybe there might be a pullback. There might be a pullback if it, maybe give it some time. It has actually cooled off a bit. Maybe it's probably consolidating this huge gap up. It ran up as of the 10th of January. So I think I would say just watch and see. Just watch and see. If you think that this is enough, okay, let's see now. Since how many trade sessions now? Since since it's been cooling off, it's been consolidating. I would believe since the 18th of January. 18th was exactly 1 week ago. So it is, call it now 5 trading sessions. So if you really can't wait anymore, and you want to get involved with the stock, you can buy, and if it dips, you can probably average down. So I want to believe the trend looks good, but it looks good. So if you really are concerned about, you really want to get involved, you think the tide, it has turned the tide right now, it has banished this bearish tendency it has, by all means, get involved, and see what's going to happen. Get involved, like I said earlier on, buy some, and if you do traces, you can also buy to average down. So you don't need to commit all your funds in it, just a small amount, and see how things go. It has a really reasonable market cap, 4.7. Not exactly, it wouldn't, the chance of it being vulnerable to manipulation isn't very much the case. It has come out of such a vulnerable state. Yes, even when it was at this sort of level, it wasn't so vulnerable as such, because at this sort of level, the market cap would have been around $2 billion and some fraction. So it's a decent stock to watch. It's not like I said earlier on, not so vulnerable to manipulation. Let's quickly get what the short interest on the stock is, because that's also another indication. SHC short interest, that's another indication. You want a balance of skepticism towards the stock. Let's see, you want a good a decent amount of skepticism towards the stock. So let's see what we have as the short interest. Short interest is a 7.11, not so wonderful, but still something. Okay, and let's see on the off exchanges for the 7.55. So also note that off exchange is usually where some of these short, a lot of naked short trading occurs. So let's see what short squeeze is saying about the stock. SHC. Okay, so short interest is pretty much the same thing, 7.15% down, 8%. So yes, overall things are looking good. And if you think it's consolidating and probably not going to retrace any further, by all means get involved and but also leave funds on the sidelines to react if it decays any further or retraces any further. Okay, so currently now it just traded at a premium to all of its moving averages. I believe the 5, 10 and 50, up to all the way to 200-day moving average. So it's yes, most certainly showing strength. So it's an interesting stock to watch. So like I said, I've been repeating myself, if you want to get involved, take a small stake and see how things go. If it goes against you, you can also average down as well. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.